good evening and welcome to the Divination Diva show. My name's Indigo and it's my absolute pleasure to be your host for the next hour. Hi David West, sorry I was just sharing out on my phone and then you caught me out. So as Karen mentioned, why is my green screen on? I now have green hair. It looks blue on the screen, but it's very green. And it does make me look a bit like an alien because it kind of cuts my head off. So no fancy graphics for today, but I'm sorting this out. Hi, Christine Davis. So thank you for being here. If you could please kindly share out, that would be wonderful. So those of you who've caught my show before know that I am someone who will work with any object to divine, to bring in some inspiration, some guidance, and possibly some insight into the future. Understand everything on here is for entertainment purposes, and that's what all psychics in the UK have to say. But I'll leave it to you to make your own decision because that's what life is about. Hi, David West, and hi, Christine Davis. So just so you can see, I'm putting your comments over onto the screen. This evening's readings are complimentary. So if you'd like to leave me a review on my page, Indigo's Oracle, I'd really appreciate it. Or also share out anything from the Keep Chatting network. Wonderful people who have allowed me on this show. So thank you very, very much. So without further ado, we've got 3 people watching. We need a few more here. Hey, hey, hey. It's very hot, isn't it? If you're in the UK, it's very hot. So I was walking past the charity shop the other day and this was staring at me. It's a board game and it's got a really freaky eye on it. Isn't it freaky? Anyway, I like the eyelashes. The board game's great. We played it last night. Ooh, that's made my eyes go funny. But you know, I believe, and I totally believe, you can read absolutely anything. I'm going to read the cards from this game. Okay. So who would like a reading? Please do. Hello, Laura. I'm very well, thank you. It's very, very hot today. We've got a heat wave in the UK. I don't know where you are. You might be the UK too, but I've just been so hot today. Hi, Siobhan. Nice to have you here. So if you could please share out, that would be wonderful. Invite your family and friends. Let's have some fun. So Divination Diva is different things every week. This week I'm reading a children's board game. Lovely. Oh yes, it is, isn't it, Laura? Maybe that's why they gave me the hesitation, just to check in that I wasn't talking to someone from the UK. Wonderful. So if you'd like a reading, can you just put some hearts across the screen? Send them flying. I love hearts going across. And yeah, let's get this party started. Hi, Valerie West. And hi, Maddie. Oh, you're in the UK too. It's hot, isn't it? Very, very hot. Very, very hot indeed. So if you'd like a reading, please do put some hearts up on the screen so I know you're given permission. And have an open mind and an open heart, and we shall start. Okay, so gonna first of all work with Steve Springham. Thank you very much, Steve. I recognize you from before. I definitely read for you before, whether it's here or another place, I can't remember. One thing about the things I do is I read so many people that I don't remember, but I do remember your energy, and your energy is very beautiful, my friend. Okay, so I want to start with this first one, which is a flag of Australia for you, Steve. I want to say to you, you've always thought about leaving where you live. Now, I don't know whether it's actually going to Australia that you want to do, but I feel that there's a real pull to move away, and this has been quite a regular pull. Know that when spirit give you that feeling inside, really is worth considering following it, because it's like your inner guidance, your inner compass. I believe that the solar plexus, the center of our human body, like just above the belly button, I believe that has all the information and guidance you need in life. And and I feel that there's a real draw for you to go somewhere else, but it's not the same country. It's a different country. And this is not traveling. This is working. This is living somewhere else. Fresh start. I want to bring to you. I want to bring that to you. Okay. Just looking at the back of the card to see what we've got here. So we've definitely got orange. So that's working with the solar plexus and the sacral in that area. And I want to say to you, you need to have more joy, Steve. Why are you not smiling? I know you're upset about the football because I can feel that. I hope that's right because that's what they've just told me. But why are you not smiling? Why are you not smiling? And how can you make yourself smile more? Okay, you're a gentle bear, they're telling me also. So you're someone who looks like maybe a bit tough on the outside, but inside you're incredibly gentle and sweet. I want to say to you, okay, so the name James is poking out for me here, Steve. So I feel that there's someone named James that you're connected to that's just giving you some information within this situation. And there's something about South Wales as well with you, my love. Okay, so I want to leave that with you. This is where you are at the moment. So you've got the athlete card. Michael Jordan, well, isn't he a funky chap? So he's someone who loved what he did. I do believe he's passed now, bless him. But I really want to say to you, Steve, what do you love? What makes you smile? And why aren't you doing it? Okay. What is it? If it's your paranormal thing that you really enjoy, do it more. Connect with people that you can progress with. This is important. Progression is really important right now. Okay, sometimes we can feel that life's too short or the time's too short, but then we need to take check of where we're putting our energy. Energy is about everything, all right? Everything is about energy. Doing more spiritual work I enjoy. So what is it you enjoy? Do it more. I worked for maybe 2 years doing readings maybe twice a week on the internet, but now I've got to somewhere where I'm feeling that I can make this my vocation. Maybe that's what you need to do. Maybe stepping up and stepping forward will help you, but please do consider you know, I do circle and mentorship and training and things, so just consider options there. Really important. Now the word wizard is standing out, Steve, so someone around you likes to call you wizard, and I want to say to you the ancient art of alchemy magic is really important and interesting to you. Okay, so start reading up on it, find more information. The more you delve into these things, the more you'll find the threads that join it together. Okay. Now, your final one you've got is Hillary Clinton. How funny is that? So I just want to say, look at her smile. Now, whatever you think of her, and everyone has their opinions, I'm sure, but her eyes are bright and her smile is wide. And that's where I want you to be, my love. I want you to be in the position. And look what's behind her. Now, I know this is the American flag, but it almost looks like the Australian flag. So maybe they are sending you to Australia. My sister lives in Australia and has a great life there. But I want to have that posture. I want to have your shoulders back. I want you to be proud of what you do. And I want you to smile. Okay. And I probably sound a bit like I'm bullying you now, but smiling really helps release stress. And it also helps your muscles in your face to have a little workout. Okay. So, all right, where are we going with here? Okay. So there's something about a book of your experiences. So either journaling or producing a book of your experiences. And right now, Steve, it's about connecting. It's about networking. It's about putting the time in. We almost call it like a time bank. So you put the time in right now, which probably cost you your own time, but it will be repaid in the future. And believe me, from doing that, I know it works. Okay, I hope that was good for you, and I hope that worked to give you a bit of reassurance and understanding. If you're not thinking of leaving the country, maybe you've just been feeling like you want to leave the country, but hopefully it's got some relevance and Good advice. Good advice is what we want. So if you'd like a reading, please put up some stars into the comments. I'm just going to ask my spirit team to choose. I'm not looking. So we have Laura Gordon Brander. Laura Gordon Brander. Laura Gordon Brander. Okay. So I'm going to work with 3 cards. It's a game. Let me just show you it because it's rather special and some people didn't see it. It's a game and it's got a really freaky eye. It was in a charity shop staring at me and I was like, I'm going to have that. I'm going to read it and I'm going to play it. And it's a really good game, actually. Recommend it. Okay. All right. So Laura Gordon Brander. Device. You are a photographer or an artist at heart. That's what they're saying to me. Now they've got on here about the GoPro camera, so I feel that you like action, you like moving, you like things which give you a bit of an adrenaline rush, but you also, because they're bringing it into my mind, you like breakfast at Tiffany's and you like the old-fashioned style of things. So I want to combine the two. And the word rebel is really standing out here, Laura, and absolutely I know that feeling very much so. So where are we going here? Communicating how you feel about someone is really important right now. I feel there's a lady around you that you need to just say how you feel or how they make you feel. That's really, really important. So going forward, we've got a video game, which I have no clue what that is, so I would have lost that card. So right now, Laura, you're in a position where you don't really know where to go because whatever this is, it's like an arrow going nowhere. Feel into your heart. Are you really enjoying what you're doing? Because I feel this is possibly around a relationship or around a working environment. Are you really enjoying what you're doing, or are you doing it because it's a habit or because it's convenient? Okay. I want to put you into study, Laura, if you hadn't considered that. Self-study. You don't need to study for other people. And I want to give you angel number 1010. Please do have a little look on Sacred Scribes and look up the angel number 1010. Okie dokie. Okay. 15th of August is going to be a major date for you. There's something coming that's going to be nice and exciting. And I want to say to you, it's going to be something different from the norm because it feels like life's been a bit plod, plod, plod. Something happening on the 15th. Okay. So Borderlands is bringing me to an old film that I used to, well, a film I've watched called Borderlands. And it's about a man and a woman that jump in a car and go off, and they do bad things, but you don't need to worry about that. I'm talking about the going off in the car and just sort of disappearing and having an adventure. That's the energy I want to put for you. And the word Pandora has come in here. Can you confirm whether you have a Pandora bracelet, my darling? Pandora is really strong in this reading. Can you let me know? All right, Laura. No, I don't. You don't have a Pandora bracelet. Watch this space. Watch this space. You might do by the end of this year. All right. Because Pandora's come up and I don't know what Pandora would be otherwise. Okie dokie. So your 3rd card. It's about having fun right now, enjoying yourself, living the high life. 3rd card is an old-fashioned car. Where are we going with this one? Oh, it's a Porsche. Nice. Okay. So I know. All right. So are you a teacher? Yeah. Thank you, Keep, and thank you for speaking up about spammers. Laura, are you a teacher or a trainer? Because if you're not, you should be. Oh, where are we gone? Well, my comments are gone. Laura, could you write it in a sentence? Because the time delay, I've got no clue what you're answering. Thought about it. Okay. I feel you should be a teacher. Or, yeah, you should be a teacher. You'd be very good at it. You're very good at communicating ideas and discussing style and design is what I want to bring for you. That's what I want to bring for you. Okay. Betty, don't contact them because they'll just try and scam you for money. Please ignore the spammers. All right. Lots of love there. Thank you very much. Right, if you're responding to me, folks, can you please, please, please write in a sentence? Because with the time delay, I don't know what you're talking about, and it just holds up everyone else's readings. Thank you. All right, Maddie Louise Lawrence, thank you. Thanks, Laura. Have a little consideration of that. I know it's a bit slow, but it's very hard for me to work knowing what things are. Okay. Might be something within that for your reading. Okay. Look at your options. Look at your options. They're saying something about people are going to be, the end of this year, the beginning of the next year, there's going to be a premium for people who train to be teachers because there's a shortage. Okay. I don't know whether there is, but that's what Spirit's saying to be. All right. So, Maddie Louise Lawrence, you have Shell for your first card, which obviously is a business. I want to say to you that you've been like going for it. It's like the energy has been so busy and you've just been going and going and going and going and going. But just make sure that you stop to refuel. All right. We stop to charge our phones. We stop to charge our laptops. We need to stop to charge ourselves. Okay. So I want you to have a little break. If you can, I would love you to go by the sea because I feel the sea is very calming for you. And I'd love you to skim some rocks across the sea or throw some pebbles in and just make a wish for the future. You can write it on the pebble or you can just set your intentions with the universe. Okay. Holland is connected to you, Maddie, and I haven't got a reason why. I don't know why, but they're bringing in Holland for you. And they're also bringing in abalone. So they're bringing in a need of clearing energy. So if you have a sage stick, if you have a joss stick, or if you have a bell, you can clear the energy in your home. So with a sage stick, you'll burn it and you can go into the four corners. Personally, I work from the east and then I work from the south and then the west and then the north. And the same with the joss stick. And if you have a bell, the same, but in the four corners, because there's just a feeling of needing of clearing energy, a feeding of clearing energy. I love Amsterdam. It's a great place, isn't it? It's a great place, not just because of the naughty things you can do, but it's a really nice place to go. So I want to say to you that it's been very, very busy and you are the person who runs everything in your home. You're the person who's got the brain and brawn, they're telling me. That sounds a bit rude for whoever you're living with. But you organize everything. And I just want to give you a little bit of a break. I just want to give you a step back. That's really important. So your second card is the camera again. Okay, so what we got for the camera for you? Okay. It's about seeing things with a different perspective, Maddie. Seeing things with a different perspective. One of your children is very, very bubbly and very quick and very witty and very sparky and high energy. But I want to say that they are going to go on to be a brilliant sports person because this is what they're bringing in for me. They're bringing in that this person has already shown an interest in this, but just know that he is going to do fine. This is very, very important. Okay. Now, going forward, now we have Japan here, but I'm not bringing in Japan for you, I'm afraid. I don't know whether it's somewhere you fancy or not, but I want to bring in regular exercise for you. And I'm sorry to be a little bit of a dullness here, but it's to do with dance, it's to do with movement, it's to do with flow, because all of this reading is about energy, it's about changing energy, it's about vibrations, okay? Now, all right, where are we going with this one? The Dutch are in here as again. Maybe you need to go to Holland. Maybe you need a break in Holland. And their team is orange, isn't it? Oh, okay. All right, so what we got going on here? So there's a little bit of anxiety around you, Maddie, and they want me to teach you the 3 breath technique. Go to Holland. I'll come with you. It's like they'll give you a plane, but keep enter competitions, because that sometimes works as well if they're trying to send you somewhere. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the 3 breath technique for panic or for disharmony or for stress or nervousness, you just take a long deep breath, and then you take your attention and your intention from your mind, from your human mind, to the solar plexus, to the center of your body. And then the second time you take your breath, you release, and on the release you mentally let go of everything in that moment, whether it's past, whether it's future, whether it's things you did or didn't do or should have done. You let go of everything that's not in this moment. Okay, literally this moment, this one line, we're centering ourselves. And then another breath, and on the next breath again, take your attention and your attention and intention from your mind to your solar plexus. And then you, by the time you've done the 3 breath, you've regulated yourself, you got back into your usual heartbeat, and you will be back on form. You may still be heightened, but you'll be coming down. Okay, so it's a really, really good technique. Mindfulness is majorly important right now. There's some stresses in the home. I feel there's small children either within your home or another home that's giving you some cause to what's the word? They're interrupting your peace. Let's put it that way. All right, lots and lots of love there. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Kelly. Oh, Holland is lovely, isn't it? I look forward to going abroad again, but I want to go back to Iceland. I've been 5 times. I love Iceland. Maybe one day we'll move there. I keep thinking about it because I could do this work anywhere, couldn't I? Thank you for being here, and thank you for watching on Keep Paranormal on Keep Chatting Network. Could you please share out? That would be wonderful. Thank you for being here, and thank you for joining us. Oh, Iceland's amazing. Go. You're in America. It's closer to you than me, I think. Possibly cheaper. When the 4th time I went to third time I went to Iceland. No, first time I went to Iceland, I think it was. It would have been cheaper to go to New York via Iceland than to just go to Iceland, but I just wanted to go to Iceland. Figure that out. Oh, thank you, Loy, for allowing me to share. Thank you. And we will catch up. Loy is another psychic medium. She's wonderful, and she's in America. So do check out her stuff too. All the Viking lands. Very interesting. I went to a museum in Reykjavik in Iceland, and it said about like how religion wiped out the magic of Iceland, and they found these books with ancient symbols in. I actually have an Icelandic magical helm on my wrist. I will come to Alaska at some point. This one here, I don't think it never shows. It like doesn't want to be shown. I can't stretch my skin, but this is a Icelandic magical spell, and it's I cannot pronounce the name, but it means that you'll never be lost. And people used to use the helm at sea, so they would never be lost. But I think starseeds really do feel very lost because we don't belong here, but we have to find our belonging, and that's the importance. Okay, so the next person. Hi, Andrea. So everyone who would like a reading, could you just put some lovely hearts up, and maybe put some heart emojis up, and hearts everywhere, because love is all you need. And maybe a cup of tea. Yeah, this is Veskova. Yay! See, another thing we have in common, my sweets. Another thing we have in common. Superb. Okay, let's move on, shall we? Thank you, folks, for joining me. And if you can respond with sentences, it really helps. You don't have to tell me what it's about. You just need to tell me, yes, that makes sense, blah, 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 or no, it doesn't, because otherwise I don't understand. I love a cup of tea. I love a cup of tea. On this one is coffee, though. All right, so who are we with? We're with Paula Donaghy. I hope I got that right. Cup of coffee. So you find mornings quite difficult and you need coffee, or you need something to wake you up. It might not be coffee, but they're like saying wake up and smell the coffee, because there's something you're missing in the moments you're spending taking time to get ready. Now, I'm not sure what this is, my sweets, but they're just saying take a little bit of time back for you. They're bringing to my mind this memory of when I realized that mornings were a real difficulty, and they have been for a long time. And I realized part of the thing I didn't like about mornings is that the children take up the energy of the mornings, because you kind of serve them the minute you get up, or you like I went to work and served, and not really at home. My daughter's self-sufficient, but it's a case of like you need to take some time back for you. You need to rewind your clock a little bit and just give yourself that little breather in the morning, so you can really feel that you've got time for yourself. I want to give you a pen, and I want you to write a diary or a journal, or even just 3 words on how you feel in that moment, because there's a need to express yourself, my darling. Okay, now there's a lot of healing coming around you at the moment, Paula, so I know there's been some very difficult situations. Now, I'm not sure if it's your health or someone else's, and I can't comment any further because it's not legal, but I do feel that there's lots and lots of healing. I can see lots of green energy around you, and I do feel that there's a lady in spirit who just would love to hold you right now, because there's a feeling of needing that person right now. Know that she's always there for you. You just need to close your eyes and just remember her, and she'll be right back by your side. Okay, so your second card you've got is director, Steven Spielberg. Well, he's a really interesting director, isn't he? He did lots of sort of paranormal-ish, unusual films before other people did them, and then he did all sorts of sort of very serious films. So I want to say there's 2 sides to you, Paula. I want to say that you've got the side of you that's very serious and interested in like an element of history. I don't know whether it's a certain type of history, but you like facts and figures and details. But there's also a part of you that really likes fantasy. Just go with it. Okay, sometimes we can be our own worst critic, our own worst enemy, when we're trying to sort of battle against ourselves. And I have this myself, because I'm a hippie, but I'm also a businesswoman, and it's been the hippie and the businesswoman argument for most of my adulthood. But now I've made a good middle ground, because it's all about setting boundaries. Hugely important. All right, going forward, I want to bring you more peace, more balance. I want you to consider expressing how you feel to the ones you love, because there's something you're holding back, and you have done. And I really want you to be yourself. This is hugely important. You're not very good at being anyone else. Be yourself, my darling. You're a beautiful soul. I wish you lots and lots of love. Thank you very, very much. Could you please put up a heart if you would like to have a reading? They are free on this page. And this is Keep On Chatting Network. And I'm Indigo's from Indigo's Oracle. Mystic, Medium and Magic. Sorry, I need some water. It's boiling in the UK. Who's his from the UK? Okie dokie. Thank you, Paula. I hope that made sense for you. I know we've got a bit of a time delay, so I'm just going to run through. So please do put up some hearts, and if you feel like leaving a review on my page, it's Indigo's Oracle. You're very welcome. If you want to friend request me, I'm Indigo Amy Packman, and you're welcome to friend request me. I believe everyone has a right for friendship. Thank you. Oh, thanks, darling. Hi, Natalia. Hi, Shelley. You just down? Oh, you're just down the road from me. I remember you're Shepton Mallet. Is it Shepton Mallet? It's boiling, isn't it? Boiling. Oh my God, this reading resonates with every fiber of my being. I was meditating and shown a journal that I've never used. Then to hear this, thank you. It's not for me, but it hits home. Know that spirit are incredibly intelligent. Okay, when I'm working, they want to educate and connect with so many people. I don't do just the reading specifically for that person. Obviously, it's designed for that person in the moment, but understand that there's so much intelligence over there, and they will give you what you need. You're Clutton. That's really near me, Valerie West. Oh yes, David. Why haven't I put you two together? Oh, forehead slap. It's so hot. It's so hot. And I'm sat under a soft light. I look very shiny though. This isn't the highlighter, folks. It's natural shine. Natural shine. I don't have a very great memory, David, but I have met you. I've met you before, and I remember you're near the place that I did trance mediumship in the, now I've forgotten it, Traveller's Rest? No, it's not called that. What's it called? Help me. Help me, I can't remember what it's called. It doesn't matter. The pub. That's not nice to look. Your son, I was going to say, I didn't think you were married. I just didn't see the connection. Maybe you look nothing like each other. No, it's not Hunter's Rest. No, it's the one on the corner. Not Hunter's Rest. What's it called? Traveller's Rest. I think it's Traveller's Rest. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I had a great paranormal investigation there. And yeah, saw a ball flying up in the air. That was quite cool. Okay, so if you'd like a reading, folks, I'm Indigo from Indigo's Oracle, and this is Keep On Chatting Network. You can also find us via the website on keepinsidetheparanormal.co.uk. So please do check out. They've got a wonderful, wonderful, what's called Festival of the Unexplained. See, the heat's melting my brain. Please check it out. Yeah, and we will move on with some more readings. So I hope you're enjoying the show every week at on a Friday at 7:30. I'll get my words out in a minute. 7:30 is Divination Diva. So please do join me every Friday, and I'll hopefully read for you all eventually. All right. So the first one I've got for you, Lainey, is Turkey. Okay. But I don't want to give you Turkey the country. I want to give you Turkey the animal. So I'm just going to link in with the animal. Okay. So I want to say to you, Lainey, that you spend all year either waiting for Christmas or you spend all year dreading Christmas. Now, dreading is the energy I'm getting that's stronger. Yeah, dreading is the energy I'm getting that's stronger. And the closer and closer you get towards winter, you start feeling a bit nervous. Okay. Now, I feel this is connected with a lady in spirit. And I want to say to you that she's a star that shines bright over you every night. Okay. She hasn't gone far. She really hasn't gone far. But I want to say to you, you need to change that energy, darling, because she would rather that you celebrate her than feel that missing. Okay. My loved one who passed away a number of years now, my best friend, I have a wooden candle that's made by Nature's. Oh, come on, brain, come on, work. I can't remember what it's called, but it's something like Nature's Healer or Nature's Elements. Nature's. I'm not sure. Anyway, but she was at the Healing Fair, so you'd be able to find her. She makes these candles out of wood and carves pictures into them and messages into them. And she also did, oh bless you, sweetheart, also did a reading with it. Nature messages from nature or nature's messages. Have a little look, because I feel it would help you to celebrate her being who she was rather than remembering that, because it's something that really, really haunts you. And I don't know why it haunts you, but that's what they're bringing to my mind. So going into the present, my love, there's a need for self-care. It's like, I feel that you're near to burnout. You're just feeling really tired, quite headachy on a regular basis. It may be that your hormone levels are changing, because they're showing me that in my mind, fluctuating. So maybe just see the GP if you're feeling that way, okay? Because I'm not a doctor, but that's what they're showing me from my own memory. Now, the actress here is Cara Delevingne. So she is a model. So maybe that's something you're very much considering, that your image, or maybe you want to be a model, or maybe you were a model, but there's a feeling around self-esteem that's very low at the moment. Menopausal. Oh, bless you, sweetheart. So am I. It's hard, isn't it? And I won't give you advice, but I gave in to the natural because I just couldn't get through it. My biggest advice is a cooling blanket, which you can get from Amazon and other sellers, which is made with NASA technology, and you just throw it on when you get hot. Always have a fan on you. And I have gone down the medicated route because I couldn't cope. So if you want to talk to me about that privately, you're very, very welcome. It's a difficult journey, isn't it? It's a really difficult journey, and no one's got it ready for you. Okay. I have very low self-esteem, always have. So what you need to do, my darling, is when you have self-doubt, we need to bring in self-care. So if you've had self-doubt all the time, you haven't been looking after yourself all the time. So I want you to consider not functioning. And I don't mean that literally. I mean, like, instead of going, today I'm going to do this, and this, as like I'm going from A to B to C to D, get to A to B to C to D, whatever, have your priorities done, but have a long soak in the bath. Lie in the bed and listen to music. Read a book for a whole day. Take a whole day out to read a book. Pull back some time for you. Really, really important. I'd hugely recommend. Oh, hello, Barry. I hugely recommend considering emotional freedom technique, which you can do yourself. It's a tapping. You can find it on YouTube and other channels, and it will show you how to reprogram the mind, because part of it is understanding you're worthy. Part of it is understanding, it might even be down to the point of when your auntie passed, you felt like, you know, there's nothing here for you, or, you know, it can be such a subconscious thing. But you must up your self-care. Hugely important. There's some amazing journals out there, sweetheart. There's a really good journal, like Self-Care for Witches, I think, or a book, something like that. And I'm not saying you're a witch, but that's the one I know of. But there's lots of really good books. I've got a book called The Positive Woman, which I hugely recommend. Really helped me through some difficult times. So reprogramming the mind, considering you are worthy of everything you want in life, and you are a beautiful soul. Okay, I'm not a model. We don't need to be models, but we can be beautifully who we are. Okay, but understand it's not an easy journey, and it does mess with your mind. So if you haven't spoken to someone about it, I would recommend doing so. Now, further on, we have Netflix. Chilling out, watching some films. I love my drag queens at the moment. I don't know about you. All right, so we have got all right. There's a bit of stuck in the past, Lainey. There's something going on with you that yeah, it's a child's game, darling. I'll show you. There's something going on with you that you're stuck in the past with. There's my funny eye. It's called I Know. It's a really cool game. And I want to say to you, it's about taking time back. It's about working on your self-care. And when we say self-care, it's not like, oh, you know, I don't wake up and go, Indigo, you're right. I wake up and go, all right, today I'm going to do this for me. Okay, not for anyone else. I'm going to sit and I'm going to sew for hours. I'm going to make jewelry, but I'm going to make it for myself. Or I'm going to decorate my room or whatever. I think it's really, really important. But not always with self-care, when we go into the fantasy land and we don't actually be present with our self-care, that's when we're not actually achieving anything. Okay, lots and lots of love there. Please do feel free to message me if you want to discuss any of the matters further, and best of luck with your journey, my love. Okay, thank you very much. Oh, I'm glad you like it. So every week on Divination Diva, I just read something different. Today it's a board game. Well, not board game, it's cards, but they're from a game. And I'm just going to have a sip of water. So if you'd like a reading, please put up some lovely hearts. And thank you for being here. Please do keep an eye on Keep On Chatting Network. There's some amazing things on here. It's all about the paranormal, the unexplained, the mystic, and the magic. So really do enjoy the other shows. Thank you. All right, here we go. Here we go. Can anyone on here recognize When You Walk Through the Storm as a funeral song? Can anyone on here recognize that? If they don't worry, but I'm hearing it in my head. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. Is it your mum, Barry? Do you recognise that? And Kelly's mum loves that song too. Okay. It's also a spiritualist song. I know it's a football song. We sing it in Spiritualist Church. Yeah. Oh. It's a nice song. It is a nice song. I don't know what I'd have. Probably some Nako and Bear. NACO medicine for the people. Budding trees or something. Telling everyone to do meditation when I passed. Oh, bless you. I don't know who it was. I just heard the song in my head. So just understand that they're maybe getting a message to all of you. Okay. All right. So next person. So, oh, give me goosebumps. Oh, bless you. Oh, Joe O'Brien, you're the next person. I know you didn't put a heart up, but I think people have forgotten that now. So we've got an actor. We've got Bradley Cooper. Now, Bradley Cooper is the one who sings with Lady Gaga, and it's a romantic story. It's a romantic story, okay? I want to say to you that words of love need to be said, okay? Because they've got a microphone with them and they're bringing in the romantic story for me. So words of love need to be said. And there's something about silver linings. So there's something going on at the moment which feels like it's like all going wrong, but there's definitely a silver lining there. And one of the things they want to say about the silver lining, Joe, is taking some responsibility off your shoulders. There's something that's going to be less pressure for you, okay? Going forward, we've got Japan for you, and I'm not sending you to Japan, I'm afraid, but what I am going to do is give you the idea of sitting in a quiet space and just reflection. I want to say to you, your dog in the picture, Joe, is that dog with us still, or is it a dog before that looks very similar, that's in spirit? Can you let me know, please? It's got the same pale hair. You let me know, please, Joe. That would be lovely. So there's a red spot here, and the red spot is reminding me of sales goods. It's like red spot, special offer. I want you to slow down you buying your sales goods, because there's a bit of a shopping thing going on at the moment. I don't know if it's food or if it's products. No, just passed. Oh, bless you. Well, there you go. Your dog just popped in, because I just saw the dog, but I can't really see your picture. I just know that there's a dog in the screen. I want to say to you that the dog is jumping around again now, because I know there was something wrong with either the back of the body or the legs, because there's something, I'm being shown the end of the situation, okay? But running around, jumping about, chasing squirrels again is what I've been told. All right, so important, okay? So there's a lot to do with motherhood going on at the moment. Now, I don't know whether it's your mother or you are the mother, but connecting with your root chakra and just make sure that you're really working with that energy and accepting what's going on. Okay, there needs to be possibly some chakra work done. You can do that again on YouTube. There's lots of videos for that one. And your last one you've got is praying mantis. We all know what they do. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you are praying. That's where we're going to go. We're not going to go with the praying mantis that does interesting things. But I want to say, just send your healing, send your prayers, send your love. That's all you can do. And don't feel that you have to fix everything and everyone, because this is not your role, okay? I feel that you've done this 1, 2, 3 times. So I'd like to say you've got 3 children, if not 3 siblings. Can you confirm that, please? That would be wonderful. Wonderful. And I also want to send you some healing, please, Joe. I don't want all the healing to go to other people. I want to send you some healing, because there's definitely something you are being very private about, but there's definitely something that you're finding uncomfortable. Okay. And I'm not going to share it on the live stream, don't worry. 4 children, 3 siblings. Thank you. Thank you. I couldn't tell whether it's children or siblings, but I knew there was 3 of them. Lots of love there. Thank you very, very much. Barry, close your eyes. Ask the question. Ask for red or green. Tell me what color you get. Okay? All right. All righty. All right, one more then, folks. Get your hearts up because I'm going to be concluding soon. Thank you for being here. I'm absolutely baking. Absolutely. Yay! That's a yes. Yes, she loves it. Special touch was most appreciated. Okay. Thank you, Andrea. All right, just one more. All right, where are we going? Oh, Louise Gilbert, are you still here, my darling? So if anyone wants to come over and see what I do, come over to Indigo's Oracle. This is Keep On Chatting Network. Wonderful shows on here, lots to see. And also, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, it's really good, isn't it? This heat is making my brain melt. I will see you next Friday at 7:30. This is my regular show, so I hope so. I hope to see you. Okay, Louise Gilbert, are you still here, please? I'm just going to wait a moment because we've got a bit of a time delay. Oh, my head's starting to pound. Boom, boom. Oh, you're still here. Wonderful. Wonderful. So, Louise, have you lost an earring recently? I know this is a really odd question, but they've just shown me something and I don't understand what it meant. Have you lost an earring recently? No? Okay. You haven't had any funny sensation with your ear? Something going on with one ear and not the other? No? Okay, we'll move on. We will move on. Chipmunk for you. What have you been squirreling away? What have you been saving up for? Okay. So Louise went swimming yesterday and my ear was blocked afterwards. They were just giving me some funny sensation around my ear and I thought it was an earring dropped, but yeah, okay. Well, they're just giving you that as reassurance that I am working with you. So you've been squirreling. You've been eating nuts and seeds and little tiny bits and you've been squirreling. But I just want to say that your nutrition of your greens is a little bit out of sync. So there's a feeling around you of tiredness. There's a feeling around you of lethargy. It's to do with iron is what they're suggesting to me. You need to check that with a GP, okay? But they're suggesting it could be an iron situation there. I know you love babies. I know you love baby birds. I know you love baby animals and you just love things like that. Be around things that make you happy, okay? You have a lovely smile. I don't know why in your profile photo you're looking down because it's like you need to just show the world your beautiful face, and I really want to encourage that because it's like there's something going on right now, Louise, that you're going to have to sit up and face someone. I don't know whether it's an interview or a meeting, but you can do this. And I want to give you Tiger's Eye Stone, which works really, really well for confidence. Also, red is a really powerful color. I know I've got red lipstick on today. It's just because I'm wearing red, but I quite often will put red around my head or wear something that's got more red in it, just to bring in more power, bring in more leadership qualities, and able to speak up. So your red hearts are making some sense as well. Lots and lots of healing coming your way. Now, I know there's been a difficult childhood for you because they're showing me that. So there's lots of waves of healing, because there's things that keep coming up that you thought you dealt with, which you just keep coming up. Just deal with it at the time it comes through, my sweets, okay? Important to know that. Important to know that. Right. So, oh dear, trying to turn my computer off. Next one we have is Cara Delevingne. And where we got her? So there's an interest in sci-fi, there's an interest in fantasy, there's an interest in modeling, in creativity, in, I don't know why I want to give it to you, but I want to give you makeup, I want to give you like design, like style, and I feel that you'd be really good with putting things together. So consider that within interior decorating, or within stylizing a person. I also want to take you to hair. So I don't know whether you're a hairdresser or whether you've had some training in that respect as well. But right now, darling, I want to say to you that you're not feeling enough love, okay? Now, I don't know whether you're in a partnership or not, because they're not showing me that. But what they are telling me to tell you is that love comes from you, okay? We often look for love from other people. And this is a really difficult thing, because when we look for it outside, it's never going to satisfy, because the real love comes from inside. And when we're with someone we love, it bounces back. So it's like with me and my husband, until the moment I went, I love myself, you know, I'm all right. I'm okay. Yeah, we do things right, we do things wrong. Sometimes we're silly, sometimes we're angry. That is life. That's who we are. We're human. Okay. But as soon as I felt that I loved myself, I suddenly had love in my life, and I had this person who adores me and I adore him. But neither of us looked for love from each other. We already had that self-acceptance. That's what I want to give to you. Going forward, we have Turkey for you. Turkey, the country. So I want to say there's two people involved in a relationship that you would like to be involved in. And I would say the advice I'm getting given is just wait your time. Wait your time. There's a need to be considerate of other people's feelings, and I feel you are. If you haven't met this person already, this will come into your existence. And I do want to say he's got Mediterranean skin, because that's what they're bringing to me with this reading here. The word Noah is coming to mind. So I don't know if that's his name or connected to the situation, but the word Noah is connected. And the word Bible is in this as well. So I know there's someone in spirit, believe it's a grandmother who was a very religious lady. All right. Thank you ever so much for working with me, Louise Gilbert. I hope it made sense to you. I'm Indigo from Indigo's Oracle, and this is broadcasting on Keep On Chatting Network. It's been an absolute pleasure to work with you. Please do join me next Friday at 7:30 for more Divination Diva show. Stay blessed, stay well, and stay safe, and see you soon. Bye.